Alright, so I'm going to talk about the first 6 episodes of Iron Fist, which just premiered on Netflix today. The new Marvel show that premiered to crushing reviews. It's at like 19% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's bad. So going into this, I wasn't expecting much. I never saw a trailer. I never watched the trailers for any of these Netflix Marvel shows because I want to go in blind. So, what I'm hearing from other people, they were expecting something more action-packed, and it's more of a business-oriented superhero tale, which I'm fine with. It actually interests me, for the most part, even though I could never do business. Like, I could never go into that field. It entertains me. I was interested in the whole business aspect, and I like this show so far, actually. I'm one of the few people defending it, I think. It's a good show, I think. It has problems, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's cliche superhero story 101. But I will explain a little bit. So if you don't know, spoiler. This is gonna be spoiler heavy, by the way. I'm gonna spoil a lot. Spoil a lot. So if you haven't seen this first 6 episodes of Iron Fist, go watch them and then come back. But yeah. Sorry. All right. So the story of Iron Fist is Danny Rand, a young man who's been presumed dead for like 15 years now, has just shown up out of nowhere, and from what we know, he was in a plane crash with his parents. He was a rich boy, so he was definitely popular. He was a famous person. He's basically Bruce Wayne mixed with Doctor Strange, or I should just say Batman mixed with Doctor Strange. But yeah, so he was rich, and him and his family were famously killed in a plane crash, and he shows up 15 years later wanting his company back from his childhood friends, I guess you can call them. And I forgot their last name. I know I'm going to remember it once I turn this freaking camera off, but whatever. Joy and Ward, I'll just say that for now until I remember it. But yeah, so they hold his company, so he wants his company back for one. But we also know that in this time, he's been spending this time in like a monastery in another dimension that is essentially heaven, training for martial arts, and he unlocks the Iron Fist, which is like this kind of like a superpower for martial arts kind of thing. And that's essentially the story. He just comes back to our realm, and it's starts out with him dealing with it, how he wants to get his company back, how people are taking it, people that knew him as he was when he was young don't believe him, obviously. So he kind of has that aspect going for it. There's a lot to take in. There's a lot of characters from other Marvel shows. I was complaining about how Rosario Dawson was like the only thing linking these things together until I saw Carrie-Anne Moss and the Chinese lady from freaking Luke Cage. So it's definitely all connected. We got our whole thing here. Chinese lady. I did not finish Luke Cage. I need to. I have a few episodes left, I think. Something like that. Like 5. I actually probably have 5 episodes, but aside from that. But yeah, I have some of Luke Cage to watch still. I didn't get bored, but it was like, I don't know. There's so much of this stuff to watch. It was hard to fit it into the schedule and just kind of passed by it. Anyway, yeah, so I didn't get to finish that. But the Chinese lady from Luke Cage is apparently evil, so there you go. But I'll talk about what mainly happens and what I think about it. So in the first episode, he is drugged by his old friend Joy and her brother Ward, and they put him in a mental hospital, which he stays in for like a whole episode, I think, and then he breaks out using his Iron Fist. That's all I'm going to say about that. I mean, you can go into the psychiatric stuff. Like, no one believes he's who he is. No one believes he's Danny Rand. So, yeah. So he busts out of there eventually. Everyone knows he's Danny Rand now. The father of the brother and sister, Ward and Joy, I just can't remember their names for some reason. Their last name. But, them. But yeah. Their father's still alive after he's also been presumed dead, and Joy does not know, and she cannot know. Ward knows, and he's kind of like doing the things that his father is telling him to do with the company. He's buying all the property he tells him to buy, etc. But he's following his orders still, while he's still alive, obviously. And that's the gist of it. That dude's using Danny to get what he needs from him, and there's a lot going on in these episodes. But I will talk about the last two very quickly. Danny goes on like a mission to save this girl who's the daughter of random goon they got who's been injured, so they're taking care of him. And the Chinese lady from Luke Cage, I feel like Luke Cage should have just let her die, if I'm being honest. It's a little morbid. Anyway, but she is pretty evil. I'm not gonna lie. But we also have the Hand in these episodes. The Hand is mentioned from Daredevil season 2, so that's cool, I guess. I'm just trying to bullet point things. The things I don't like about this show so far, well, I talk about things I do. Good performances, good stunt choreography, fight choreography. The acting's really good. The performances, Finn Jones is pretty good as Danny, and the action is a lot of fun. They do try to recreate some of their old, or some of the more famous action sequences. There's another hallway fight, which felt a little like rinse and repeat, but whatever. But I do enjoy the show. I think it's a fun show. I'm interested in what's happening so far. I'm engaged. I want to see where it goes. But I will say there's supposed to be a lot of history between Ward, Joey, and Danny, and I don't feel it. I really don't feel it. Like there's a lot of say don't show, or talk don't show, or whatever, or tell don't show. There we go. There's a lot of tell don't show, and I think for a lot of things they explain in this, I really wanted to see a lot of these things, and that's the main problem I have with the show so far. I'm not seeing anything insanely epic from the past, or anything like that. Or it doesn't have to be epic, but we're not getting any flashbacks, we're not getting any of that crap yet, so, or not much of it at least. So that's my main concern, or main problem I should say, with Iron Fist so far. Otherwise, I'm enjoying the show. I don't think it's great. I think it's probably Marvel's worst show so far, but I mean, I don't think it's that bad. Honestly, I actually enjoy it. Probably, the episodes I've seen, I'd probably give a solid B to. It's perfectly fun. I enjoy it. So I don't get the bad reviews, but whatever. That's me. But so I will be reviewing episodes 7 through 12, and then another video, and then I'll have a separate video for the season finale. Yeah, so I haven't made a video in a while. Just thought about that. Whatever. But that's my review for the first 6 episodes of Iron Fist. So stay tuned. Peace.